welcome back to my channel. It's your girl NiNi back again with another video. So as you can see from the title, guys, it's girl talk. But if I have got any guys that are watching at the moment, it's not just girl talk. I think it's information that anyone can benefit from, so please don't just, you know, turn off, whatever, just yet, as I feel like the information or advice or whatever I'm going to give anyone could benefit from it. So yeah, stay tuned for this video. If you haven't already done so, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I post a new video. So let's just get started. So today's video, guys, as you can see from the title, level up your life. So I feel like a lot of people need a little bit of advice at the moment, or if with everything going on with COVID. A lot of my friends, not because of COVID, but I know quite a lot of people that are suffering from, you know, with their mental health issues or depression or toxic relationships or, you know, whatever. And I just feel like I'm kind of agony aunt to my friends. So a lot of my friends do turn to me for some advice and stuff. So I thought, why not just put a video out there and see it could help, obviously, just not only my friends, they have me like 24/7, but it could really just help somebody else as well. So yeah, I thought, let me just do a video on things that I think you should really do in your life to, I don't know, have a better outlook. Yeah, you know, just to be positive in life, basically. So these are a few things that I have recently, in the past couple of years, done. Sorry guys, I keep looking outside because I'm sitting right opposite my window and I can see people doing stuff just outside my house. Apologies. Yeah, I just think it's stuff that maybe people could benefit from. It's helped me in my life and it's things that I started doing a few years ago, so I feel like, why not help somebody else? Anyways, first thing that I think is the best thing for anyone to do is positive thinking. It sounds so like, oh well, that's so simple. But it's not. Like, I think we're all guilty of it, where all of us will try something new and do something and straight away we'll be like, oh, but what if this happens, or what if I don't get this correct, or what if this like, we all are so negative about things sometimes. I don't think there's anyone out there that's 100% positive about absolutely everything, even if it's just one little thing that you have some sort of doubt about, which obviously is normal. But I think a lot of us are guilty of being quite negative about a lot of stuff. So I think just having a positive mindset really helps. Like, for example, some of us might not want to try new things because we're being so negative about things. We're kind of like, oh, what if this goes wrong, or what if this happens, or what if that happens, and straight away you are stopping yourself from doing something that could potentially be something so amazing in your life, something that is going to benefit you now or in the long run. But you thinking negative isn't going to help the situation. You're just holding yourself back. You need to think positive to really gain positivity within yourself or within life or whatever that you're doing. The next one I think is so important, and I did it and I couldn't be happier that I did it, is removing toxic people from your life. I think a lot of us tend, especially if they're friends, don't want to get rid of people from our lives, but you have to remember, not everyone in your life is a blessing. Not everyone in your life is there to see you do well or to see you succeed. And that's one thing I think a lot of us sometimes, especially with friends, tend to forget, is that, oh, they're my friends, they're smiling. Yes, they're smiling all up in your face, but behind your back they're not wishing any good on you, or they're not supporting you when you're doing something. For example, if you're starting up a business or you're doing whatever, you've got all these people smiling and everything, but when it comes to actually supporting you, like, you'd understand if someone can't do it. Like, if you're selling something, they can't afford to do it, or, you know, whatever. You can understand, like, your genuine friends, yeah, but you'd still see the support there if they're sharing or, you know, advertising for you or doing something to help your business or to help you. So you know that person is, you know, being there for you. But then there's some people that genuinely just aren't there for you. You will, you know, say that you're doing this business or you've come up with something or whatever, and they'll be smiling in your face like, oh, you're doing so well, but they won't be there. Like, they're not there to help you. They're not there to help you succeed. So that's one thing to remember, is not everyone wants to see you be happy. Yeah, so the way I see it is having toxic people in your life is just going to hold you back and not lift you up. One thing that my husband has always said to me, and you know, I'm sure everyone's probably heard this saying, is you're a product of your own environment. So depending on who you're keeping around you and what you're learning from whoever is what is going to be like for you. Do you get me? So you kind of want to keep positive people around you, people that are kind of on the same wavelength as you, people that want to do the same in life that you want to do. If you're one of those people that wants to succeed in life and wants to do well in life, you want to keep people like that around you. You don't want to keep people that are so negative, people that are bringing you down, because that's just going to bring you down. You don't need that in your life. You want positive people. Like I said, you're a product of your environment, and that is what you need around you in order for you to be successful and to be happy in life. The next one, guys, is loving yourself. I think that's sort of easy to say, and everyone's like, I do love myself, or I accept myself, and you know, whatever. But not all of us do. Like, a lot of us are so insecure, a lot of us are so negative about ourselves, and I'm someone that does it myself. So you know, you've got to learn to love your flaws. Once you love your flaws, no one can tell you nothing. You know, no one can come up to you and be like, oh, this and this about you, because that's something that you've accepted a long time ago about yourself. So you've got to learn to love yourself. Like, don't see all the negatives in yourself. Like, point out the positive. There will always be something positive about you, even if it's just one positive thing. There will always be something positive about you. There will always be something that you can praise yourself about. Look in the mirror and say, you know, such and such thing about me, and be happy that you have that thing to praise yourself about. So for example, with myself at the moment, I'm really struggling with my weight. Ever since, well, before I had my kids, I was really slim. I would eat anything that I want. I was such a carboholic, guys. I would eat absolutely anything that I wanted, and I wouldn't put on weight. But after having my kids, I've noticed such a change in my body, and I put on weight, I lose weight, I put on weight again, I lose weight again, and I just get to that point as well where I'm being negative myself, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I don't like this about me, or I don't like that about me. And rather than, you know, looking on that negative, because the more negatives you point out on yourself, the more, you know, upset you're going to feel. You're going to feel down. You're bringing yourself into this place that you eventually won't get yourself out of, and that's the last thing that you want to do. So now I've just gotten to a point where when I do get dressed up, or when I'm going out with my husband and you know, I get ready and everything, I'm like, oh, I feel pretty today, you know. Just those little things really does make a big difference, because you're seeing that positive. I'm dieting, I am losing weight, you know. Until you don't start like showing yourself some love, doing something about it, then you'll see all those results, and that will make you feel even better. So it's kind of like an onward cycle. Is that how you say it? But do you get me? Like, you just want it to continue, but you've got to start somewhere in order for it to continue. So you have to love yourself. Next, guys, is confidence. I know it sounds so simple, but I don't think it is that simple for people. I think you always need to have confidence, a certain level of confidence, in order to help yourself in life. I feel like confidence is all up there. Once you have confidence, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you talk like, what you wear, what people think of you. Nothing that will bug you when you have that confidence. Once you're confident, it doesn't matter what people think about you, because you're not going to care, because yet again, you're positive, you love yourself, and you have that confidence that shines through in order for you to succeed in life and to be happy in life. I think what a lot of people forget, and I do, I'm a culprit of it myself, is everyone needs to remember they're beautiful. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, and you need to have that confidence and believe that you are beautiful, no matter what anyone says. But once you have that up there, once you've told yourself and you have that confidence up there, nothing can get in your way to succeed. The next one I will say is anxiety. Don't let your anxiety get in the way. I suffer from anxiety. I think a lot of people suffer from anxiety with different things, but I do feel like anxiety is such a thing that really stops people from doing things in life. I'm not sitting here in front of you saying right now, do you know what, if you've got anxiety like that, just get rid of it, because no, I'm not saying that. It's not that easy. But I think with certain things, it depends on what you're anxious about. There are things that you can do to stop being so anxious. For example, talking from personal experience, I suffer from anxiety when I'm going to new places or meeting new people, and it's something that I will panic about. For example, if I've applied for a new job and I'm going for an interview, I will literally work myself up so bad. And my husband will always be like, look, you just need to calm down, you'll be fine. You know, you talk well, you are confident once you're there, you're just working yourself up. I really do. I work myself, I end up getting hives, I panic, and you know, anything like that. I get so nervous. Going to new places, I get so nervous that I work myself up. But I have learned that, you know, it's something that you need to do, and you do need to face your fears. So for me, even though I work myself up, and there's been times where I've had to go places and I've just not gone because I feel so nervous and I've worked myself up and I'm just like, I can't do this. But when I have gone and when I have done things, once I've done it and once it's done and over with, I'm just like, what did I work myself up about? I did amazing, like I did so well. Why was I so anxious? Why was I so nervous? Like, you feel so much better when you have overcome that fear. You feel confident. You feel like you've accomplished something. You can't help but praise yourself and be happy about, you know, what you have done, because you've overcome the fear that you initially had. And I just always feel so amazing once I've done something that I thought I couldn't do, and it just uplifts me that a little bit. So, but if I personally believe in life that you've really got to overcome your fears, face them head on if you can, and really do it, because you'll be surprised how much better you feel once you have done all of that. The next one, guys, this took me forever to really come to terms with and whatever. Forgiveness. Where do I start? Right, I think forgiveness, guys, is really important. Like I said, this one took me such a long time to learn. I've been through a lot in life, and I want to say before I met my husband, I used to hold a lot of stuff in. I wouldn't forget, I wouldn't forgive. I used to hold a lot of hate towards people or situations or things that I had been through, and it was something that dragged on in my life so much that it was constantly part of my life. Like, it wouldn't leave my life because I wouldn't like part from it, because I couldn't forgive, I couldn't forget. And you know, I feel like that is the case with a lot of people, is you continue to think about things that is no longer part of your life, and you continue stressing about this stuff. One thing that I learned is by forgiving, I'm not saying forget, you don't have to forget, but by forgiving, it helped me move on. So I wouldn't really think about all of this stuff. I don't have to forget about what someone has done to me or a situation that has happened. But by forgiving, I no longer had that stress on me, because whoever has done something to you, they're living their life. They're happy, they've moved on, they don't give a damn what they've done to you, whether they've hurt you or made you unhappy, and you're sitting there upset, stressed out, continuously thinking about all of this stuff. Who is it affecting? You. That's the only person it's affecting. They don't care. So by forgiving a situation or a person, you are letting go of something that has happened. You are just completely letting go of it, and honestly, you'd be surprised. Like, just by forgiving, you will forget, and you learn to just move on with life and be happy with life. Like I said, I've had situations, for example, if you haven't seen my video, guys, about bullying, I got bullied in school quite bad. I'll link that up here so you guys can go and check out that video. But for example, the whole bullying situation growing up, after I had left school, I always felt like, why did these girls do this to me? Why did I go through what I went through? Why were people so horrible to me? And then I got to the point where I was just like, do you know what? I am not ever going to have these answers, because I never did anything to these girls, but I'm never going to have these answers. But I don't hold hate. You know, we were all kids. Yes, it's not right what happened to me. Yes, it's not right what I went through. But now thinking about it as a grown-ass woman, like, we were all kids, it is what it is. I've moved past it. I mean, I've got certain girls on certain social media who actually did put me through hell, and they now follow me on social media. They now speak to me as if we were friends in school, and you know, whatever. And I'm a hello, bye sort of person. I will speak to you perfectly fine, whatever. I've moved past it, because you know what? Test me now. I bet you won't. Get me? So, I forgave. You know, I've forgiven the girls that put me through whatever they put me through in school, and that helped me move on, because I really don't care. I'm just kind of like, it's laughable to me now. So yeah, you've got to learn to forgive in order to move on. Next one, guys, know your worth. So similar to having self-love and loving yourself, guys, you can love yourself but not know your worth. You've got to know your worth and know what you deserve. It kind of falls into place, like I said, with the toxic people, loving yourself. You know, all of that falls into place by knowing your worth, because if you know your worth, you're not going to let people treat you a certain way. You're not going to let people get away with doing certain things, because you're not going to have it. You're just going to be one of those people like, no, I don't deserve this, bye. Get out of my life. I don't need you in my life. It will help you avoid having these toxic friendships, toxic relationships. Like, I know a couple of people that are in toxic relationships at the moment, and a couple of my girls that are in toxic relationships at the moment, and I just feel like no matter how much advice I'm giving to certain friends of mine, because they don't know their worth, they don't know how amazing they are, they don't know they deserve so much better, it stops you from succeeding in life, because you are allowing people to walk all over you. You are allowing people to get away with things that if you knew your worth, you would not let them get away with. I am guilty of it. I did it. Back in the day, well, before I met my husband, I didn't know my worth. Like, I would let people treat me like shit. I was in terrible relationships where, you know, they would walk all over me and whatever, and it's like, it's because I didn't know my worth. I didn't know when to say, do you know what, no, like, you're not treating me like this. Someone would treat me a certain way and I'd just be like, you know what, it's just a one-off, it's okay. No, it's not okay. They do it once and they've got away with it, they will continue to do it. So you need to know your worth. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves the best in life. There is nobody out there that doesn't deserve the best. You've got to tell yourself that you deserve the best. Deserve the best life. You deserve the best relationship. You deserve the best friendships. You deserve the best job. You have to tell yourself that you deserve absolutely everything in life in order to believe that you deserve it, in order to then get what you deserve. Oh, it sounds all fluffy and it doesn't, you know, whatever, but it does work, guys. Like, if you tell yourself that you deserve better, you will get better. If you think you deserve better, you will get better. If you tell yourself, I want a better job, I deserve a better job, I deserve this promotion, I have done all of this, or I deserve to do this. You've got to tell yourself and have that self-confidence, that, you know, loving yourself, all in you in order to get better. And really, like the last one, guys, set yourself goals. I always feel like if you don't set yourself goals, you're kind of just there at a standstill. You're not set yourself goals. I want to get such and such car next, or I want to do, you know, this job next, or I want to get this qualification next, or my aim is to buy, you know, I've got a 3-bedroom house right now. Like, my goal next, like my goal along with my husband is we want a bigger house. Like, our next goal is to get a bigger house. Me, I want to continuously do better. Like, my husband and I, like, once you get your goal, you're gonna want more. Like, when we bought our house, our aim at first was like, we want to buy a house, we want to get on the property ladder, which we did. And once we'd done it, we were like, we want a bigger house. So you've got to set yourself goals, because by setting yourself goals, you're just going to want more. You're going to want to do better. You're going to want to succeed even more, because once you've got your dream house or your dream car or your dream, whatever it was your goal was, you will have another goal and you will have another dream, and you will say to yourself, do you know what, I want to do better. So setting yourself goals is so amazing, because it's like you're setting yourself to get to something, but once you've got that, it's not going to be enough. You're going to want more. You're going to want to succeed. So I think that that's the best. I think that it's amazing that you can set yourself goals, get to it, and then strive to do better. So yeah, I would say set yourself goals. Guys, I hope this video has helped, if not one person, loads of people. I don't care who it's helped, like, as long as it's helped someone, I will be happy. But yeah, just I feel like if you apply all of this within yourself, within life, it can I feel like a lot of this stuff are things that are so simple, things that I think everyone knows they can do in life or want to do in life, but forget to do in life. Like I said, I'm guilty of it myself. There's so many of these things that I sometimes forget to do or haven't done, and it's stuff that I think can help. So yeah, definitely give that a go, guys. So yeah, anyone that needs to hear it, I hope this advice has helped. I hope this helps anyone who's going through a hard time at the moment and just needed to hear this little bit of advice to sort of, you know, uplift them. But level up your life, guys. You don't need to be down at the bottom. You don't need to be upset. You don't need to not want to do things in life because certain aspects of your life are getting in the way. You know, guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, guys, because like I always say, those likes, those comments and those subscriptions really help my YouTube channel to grow. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.